Have you ever been offended by someone giving you feedback? Or perhaps you may have found yourself in a situation where you may have offended someone else completely unintentionally. Hi, I'm Mark Bullock with Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net. And of course you have to one of those two, if not both, right? So where does that happen? Well, even if we're great people and we have the best intentions, sometimes we don't know the other person's circumstances or we don't know where they're at. So I wanted to bring in the concept of, are you at graduate level? Or are you a freshman when it comes to shooting videos for your video blogging, etc.? So if you're a freshman, you're dealing with all the nervousness, getting started, trying to get the logistics worked out, lighting, camera, all that kind of stuff. Maybe not used to being in front of an audience. You may be not used to presenting your ideas in that way, and especially not talking to this inanimate thing called a camera. So what you're focused on and what your energy is consumed by is some of that nervousness and some of that trying to get it right, trying to figure it out. And then if somebody gives you feedback, they may be at graduate level, and so they may have that was kind of a 101 course for them. So they may be looking at it from a perspective of, yeah, but if you just adjusted this a little bit, or you just adjusted that a little bit, or if you did that, I think you should. So that's the word that I want us to be aware of. Should. There is no should or shouldn't. There is what works for you. So I've said in many of my videos, this is all about being authentic. You're not going to be perfect. Don't wait for it to be perfect before you start posting, because what you're trying to do is to connect with your audience. If you're connecting with your audience, there's going to be little bobbles in your voice. There's going to be maybe things that the sequence isn't perfectly aligned or set up so that the best possible marketing outcome, because you're having a conversation with your audience. And for those of us who are graduate level, I ask us to consider, if somebody is new, somebody that's a freshman in this, that we give them feedback from a perspective of, they're freshmen, they're just figuring it out, they're just getting going, and the fact that they're doing it, the fact that they're actually and able to engage with an audience when they're new at this, that's fantastic. So let's focus on that rather than giving detailed critiques necessarily, because this is not about, and we created the whole EASMS program. You'll notice the word critique isn't in there anywhere, because we're not here to critique. We're here to encourage, to support, and to give feedback or suggestions of how they could try it differently in the future, or try something else that it might work better, again, based on experience, rather than you should or you shouldn't. And we do it all the time, and it's just the first thing that comes out of our mouth because it's the first thing we think of. You should do this, you should do that. No, they shouldn't. They should be themselves. And they may try other things to polish or improve what they're doing, but there is no should or shouldn't, guys. All right, hope you found that helpful. Again, Mark with Videosocials.net, PhoneBlogger.net. Have a great day.